Hello everyone, George here, and a happy Easter to you all. I hope everything is going okay. Right, so I was inspired to pull this old Sharp down off the shelf. It's been here for a long time and never worked, nothing yada yada. So I seen one of the lads in one of the groups there, David Workman, seen him messing around with one lately, so it kind of inspired me to get this thing down and get it sorted out. So it was very tatty, rusty, all the black paint chipped off the face, etc, etc. So now we're sitting here, so I'll paint it. I don't have the bottom covers off because I'm not fully finished tuning it yet, so I didn't bother putting those back on. The chrome, not the best, few marks on it, but sure, look, what can you do? So as you can guess, I made it blue, and I just have it on the dummy load here at the moment. So blue meter, that's blue, upper, lower. Now when I was putting it back together, I decided to put a different channel knob on it because I didn't like the one that was on it. It's too small, too fiddly, and I just put it in the box. That's all the stuff I pulled out. But anyway, so anyway, this thing was dead, as I said, and I said, right, see, can we do something about it? I had a few of these down the years. I had a mint one that was boxed and everything. It came from the UK to here and ended up going back to the UK again. It was absolutely immaculate, but the problem is with these radios that you can't get channels. Well, you can down the direction, but you can't get them to go up. I have videos there from 9 or 10 years ago playing around with one of these, and I could get it to go as far as 27575, and that was pretty much it, you know. So I decided to have another go and see what we could do, you know. So anyhow, I'm just looking at something here now. Just bear with me. Yeah, okay, I'm just fiddling about. Anyhow, everything is LED. Okay, TXRX lights LED, meters LED, changed out blue display, and all those are LED as well. So she's on the dummy load at the moment, and this radio works well. And we just go to sideband. The full of the pipe, 15 watts. So what else did I do? I painted in as I ended up, I sprayed all the black stuff, black part, because it was all chipped and lumps gone out of it. So we decided to give it a coat of paint, and we painted the cases and a few other bits and pieces. So now I just want to show you something, right? If I flip this switch here, which used to be the noise blanker, if I flip that down, right, we'll go to channel 12 first. Oh, hold on, we'll go to AM 27555. Up to 40. Ooh, look at that, 27855. Channel 1, 415. Close down the resolution on that a bit. Yeah, there we go. 435. 555 again. 1212. Put this on AM. Check 1212. I have two radios turned on here now. That's the problem. 1 2. Check 1 2. Audio. Okay. the plot thickens. So let's get it onto the generator and see where we go from there. I'm feeding it 100 microvolts there on 185 channel 19. I always set the meters a little bit generous. I always used to do them for people where the 100 microvolts was S9, which is what it should be, but they were complaining, oh, the meter is not moving. So I set them a little bit on the generous side. Now you can see it's showing a 30 over signal there. And yeah, so we'll go to high band again. Just change frequency here on this thing. So there it is on 555. And go up to 27.855, I think. No. So there we are, right up at the top. Now, why did I do this? Because I could, mainly. And the second reason being that these things are a lovely looking radio, but about as much use as a handbrake on a canoe, because the 40 channel is no good. You need, on a radio like this, you need to at least have mid and high, and you need to have AM sideband lower. Now, here's where it gets interesting, right? So, AM upper lower. So if I flick that to the left, and you notice the M is red, that means we have FM. So you have 4 positions: FM, AM, see, it's gone back to blue, upper, and lower. I just did it that the M lights up in red for FM. How did I do this? Basically, long story short, put a Stalker 9 in it, and we'll skip to the next section of video and you can have a look at that, and I'll put a few pictures and whatnot at the end of the video. Didn't pick up the camera at all doing this. I just kind of came out here and ploughed into this and got it done, and I'm pretty pleased with it now. It came out nice. One for the personal collection, and there you go. So I'll show you the next section of the video now, and you can see the insides. There's the old board that I took out, and by the looks of this, it was left sitting in a damp shed for years and years on a shelf. It was all rusty, the VCO unit, and I didn't even bother trying to see what was wrong with it. I just ripped it out of it. As I said, I wanted something that had the 2 bands and the 2 bands and the extra bells and whistles that you can get with the Stalker 9. So this thing, it came out quite well. I'll just show you the back panel now before we skip to the next section, because I had to make a back panel, and I'll just turn that off. So here's our back panel. With 2 switches here. This one here is that's 10k jump, and this one here is for the noise blanker. So that's what they are. The power socket, there's your speaker and PA, and there is your antenna, and I just done that then as well. Just free-handed it, stamping it, so they're not dead straight, you know, just a piece of aluminium bolted on, and that's the back of it. So we'll skip to the next section now, where you can see what's going on inside. Right, so here we are inside, and still a little small bit of tidying up to do here and there, but that's the basic idea. So the Stalker 9 chassis in its entirety. Just remove the front panel. Had to cut a piece out here to clear the microphone socket, and all our controls, and I had to put the channel selector this way, because there's a metal part of the frame in here that's mirrored on the far side, so it was in the way. It holds the backing part of the channel or the signal meter, sorry. So I had to cut a piece off. There was like 4 or 5 connections. They were for the mode lights originally, the way they were, so I just sliced that off and I used the wires direct in to the LEDs. So all these red and black wires here, they're for all the mode selectors, or mode lights, transmit light, all sorts of stuff like that. Excuse me. So that's the component side. This is just the return here for all the mode lights, everything going through 270k, and signal meter feed from here. And other than that, basically totally recapped. Has to be tuned. I didn't discover until today that the clarifier is actually unlocked in it, so that makes tuning it a little more complicated, because the alignment procedure is kind of out the window, because the clarifier is constantly on. It's got 8 volts on transmit and receive, so not too bad. It came out tidy enough. We'll go over the other side. Not much to see here. So she's bolted in there at the front, each side. Here's all our wiring for the mode lights again, and in there, up where we can see it, you can see all the wiring there for the channel display and the mode lights and whatnot. So that's it, and just have it on the aerial there. There's nothing going on. I can hear a couple of very faint voices in the back of the box on 565. I did hear some lads on it earlier. So there we go. That's how you shoehorn a Stalker 9 into a Sharp, what is it? I forget the model number. I never could remember it in these. It's a Sharp 5470, CB-5470, otherwise known as the Sharp Big Window AM SSB. There is an AM only version of this, which is a little smaller, but it has the same meter and whatnot. Just doesn't have the sidebands. So there you go. I just thought it'd be a cool little video to get me back into the swing of things. So again, happy Easter, stay safe, 73, and we'll get you in the next one.